Good morning, or good morning, it's not morning, it's afternoon. I gotta go get Jeremy soon, actually. We are going to be making soap today, and I know I did a video on this last year, but we're gonna make soap today. So we will probably do another one. Are you using the old soap? Okay, so our soap comes in these big blocks, and we melt it. And I add stuff, my own stuff to it, and I get the most natural soap base I can find. If I can get a place organized, I'm going to start making, I'd like to start making it from scratch, but it's a little labor intensive. You have to use lye and lye water, and it can burn stuff. So yeah, I haven't decided if I'm going to do that for sure or not. Anyway, so Devin is going to be making, what are you making?
Soap.
I know, but are you working on the stars?
Yes.
Okay. So we don't need a huge amount. We only have 2 molds. So these are the molds that I use. I got these at IKEA a long time ago. So these are silicone, and the soap just pops right out of these when I want to use make stars. Stars and hearts. I used to have apples. What else do we have? Puzzle pieces. Yeah, you can buy specific little embed molds, but these were really cheap, so I just make my own. And then we have here our fragrances. So these are, these particular ones are fragrance oils. These are basically chemical-based fragrances. I used to have a lot more than this, but I'm trying not to make them with the chemical-based fragrances as much. And these are essential oils. These are natural plant oils, and they are so good for so many different things. They're a little pricey to use in soap, but I might use a couple of them. These are colorants, so this is actually mica. Mica is, it's a mineral, I guess. It's in rocks, and it's shiny, and sometimes it's like glass, see-through. Some of this is actually manufactured, so it's not all natural, but you can get different colors of it. I don't have a lot of different colors of it. And then these colorants are oxides and ultramarines, and these will make you can color your soap with these, and they won't bleed through the rest of your soap. So you have to mix these with water and dissolve it all. What else? What else? So to make the soap, you have to cut it up into manageable pieces so that it will melt quicker. I melt mine in the microwave. Some people use a crock pot, but I do mine in the microwave. And then we have our soap molds. This particular mold makes, I don't know if you can see that very well, 8 4-inch bars of soap. A little bit more because I over pour them. And they're scored right there, so I just cut the lines because I find a bar is sometimes easier to use than rather than just cutting a hunk of soap off. And then I have a couple that are horse molds. So those make horse heads. And then these are, I have a friend who likes moose. And, oh no, she likes bears. I'm the one that likes moose. So I got her one that I can make her a black bear. And then there's a moose for me. And then there's a bison or buffalo. And so to make the soap, we have to weigh it. So that's probably plenty. And so we have to weigh it first when I make the bars. So everything gets weighed. And I'm set up over here to pour the soap when I'm ready. This one's a square one. We got a square one here. I thought maybe we could make some square ones, Devin. Hello. This is rubbing alcohol to spray off bubbles, and it also helps soap embeds to stick. I don't have a tripod set up today. And then I have my vegetable glycerin. This is glycerin-based soap, so just to give you a little bit of a lesson here. Soap that you buy in the store, I don't want to mention any names, but most soap that you buy in the store from huge manufacturers is actually not really soap. It's actually detergent. They make the soap and a natural product of saponification, which is the process where lye and oil turn into soap. You're left with glycerin, and what these companies do is they take the glycerin out of their soap. They use it in other stuff, but they fill in that stuff, that glycerin, with chemicals. So basically it's a detergent and not a soap. So it's not good for your skin. So if you're at a craft show or somewhere else and you see this soap and the people say it's 100% glycerin, it is glycerin soap, but it is not just glycerin. This soap has to go through the same process with lye or sodium hydroxide as any other kind of soap. So this is actual soap. So you can't just have a bar of soap with glycerin. That just does not work. But this soap has the glycerin in it, and it always has to be wrapped, otherwise it attracts, it's a humectant, it attracts moisture to itself, and it will start sweating, which is fine, but you have all the, it just looks gross. So then we have the stuff that I add into the soap. So I add in cinnamon and oatmeal, and this is mineral mud. I add the powder, I don't make it into mud first. These are calendula petals. They look terrible, but they are one of the only botanical things that you can add to melt and pour soap that doesn't turn a weird funky color. Like rose petals turn to look like brown, and lavender buds end up looking like mold. So you don't want to put that in your soap because it gets so hot. And then I add coconut oil. This is shea butter in here. This is from Africa. This is free trade, or fair trade, not free trade, fair trade. So the women who process this get the money directly for it. And it smells smoky and earthy, and it's so good for your skin. It's unrefined, so it's really good. And then I add red raspberry seed oil, and I add extra glycerin. And then these are liquid colorants. So these are kind of, it's just like, it's sort of like food coloring. It's not food coloring, but these will bleed in soap if you mix a solid colorant with it. And then pipettes to measure out my oils if I need to, if I don't have a dropper, and then I stir it with this. So that's what we need to get started. I don't have nearly as much stuff as I used to, because I used to sell this on a bigger scale, and I don't really sell it now. I make it, and sometimes I sell it. But anyway, I used to have a bigger place and a bigger space to work on it, in a separate microwave and a workbench and all that stuff, and I don't have that here, so I haven't set up to start selling. So anyway, are you ready to start?
Yes.
We'll do the embeds first? Yes, okay. Okay, so here's the soap cubes that Devon's already cut up for me. I am going to put them in the microwave. I usually put them in about half power, and I just keep checking it every few minutes. My microwave is disgusting. That'll be for the next batch, kid. We'll make hearts after that. So yeah. Oh, I guess it would help if I knew how to use this thing. So that goes on for about half power, and half power, yeah, half power. Sheesh, man. So now you got some stuff there that I've already made, right? Last year, so you can cut that up and put it in the freezer if you want for your soap. So Devon takes my leftover soap and my overpours, and he makes his own soap in these containers here. And it's kind of cool. Actually, I need to make some green soap too, Devon. And he makes his own bars, and they turn out to be really quite cool. So yeah, so okay, once that melts, I'll show you what we do next. Okay, so hopefully you can hear me okay. I've got the kettle on because I need some really hot water here. So all that soap has melted down, and I don't boil it. You don't want it to boil because you'll end up, it just messes up your soap. You get bubbles in it, it takes forever to cool down. It's just not good for it. So having a few bumps and lumps in it is fine. I don't add anything special to this. I just use soap for the embeds. So hopefully you can hear that okay, because I have my hand over there. So anyway, once this hot water is ready, I'll put it into this. So that's the the yellow oxide. Oh crap. That's the yellow oxide there. So it's a bright one. Most times it's very mustardy like, but this one I got is bright yellow, so it's perfect for what I want to use it for. So that can sit there. I just don't want it to set up, so I just keep stirring it so it takes a while to set back up again. But anyway, okay, and then you don't stir it very quickly either, because of course you will end up making bubbles. And I need the rubbing alcohol. The higher the percentage of alcohol, like I use 99% rubbing alcohol usually, the better it is. It helps your stuff to adhere better. So if this kettle's ever ready to boil, we'll be doing good. So what's it like outside today? Dark. It's not raining yet. It's not snowing. It's cold. I don't know if I can see it. Oh, there's a chicken down there. I don't know if you can see it. There's a chicken out there, and there's one that's very nasty. She bit me the other day. There's one. She bit me on the wrist, and I was like bleeding and everything. I don't know if she was upset I was taking her eggs or what. But anyway, so that's the weather today in our neck of the woods. It's a bit windy. It's supposed to rain, I think, right through till Monday. So, yeah. And all the tamarack or cypress trees, or larch, whichever you want to call them, they are lost their needles. They're like a pine tree, but they lose their needles every year, so. Anyway, so, yeah, so that's it. You're not making soap. No, you're not making soap. Come on down here. Who was in my hoosier? Good grief. You were? You go and lie down. You're not making soap. No, you're not making soap. Buzz off. You're not making it. Yeah, that's the last thing I need is for you to put your paws in my soap, isn't it, huh? Gosh. So, okay, this stuff is, I'll show you this stuff when it's, I gotta get this dog in her crate. I'll show you this stuff when we're ready. Okay, for these embeds, we're going to use mica. I don't know if you can see how sparkly it is there, but it's pretty sparkly, and I just use that. But now I don't dissolve this in water. This needs to go in the glycerin, the vegetable glycerin. It helps it to suspend and mix better, and at least did better this time. It was very discouraging. That's never happened to me before. So anyway, we're going to make that up, and we're going to make some hearts, and then I'll figure out what I'm going to do with those wretched stars afterwards. Alrighty, so we're going to try this again. I'm going to try again and hope this works. Except I can't pour the stuff in and stir and film at the same time.
Can I set the tripod?
Do you know how to set it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that. Devin's going to set up the tripod for me. So I'm just going to I'm going to put you guys down. You guys can sit right there. This might actually look kind of cool from your angle. So there goes the glycerin and the mica. Mix that around. It does look, I'm making lemonade. It looks like I'm making lemonade. Okay, so you stir that. I got a big clump of soap in here somewhere, I think. So we just mix that around. It's not, is it as dark as I want it to be? Oh, crumbs. You know what? I didn't put the white in here to make it really pink. Oh, I haven't done this for a while. Well, we will add some more mica then. Wait there, guys. You gotta wait there. Add more mica. Oof. Don't breathe it in or get it in your teeth. All right. Okay. So here we go again. Add some more in. Stir it around. That's a bit darker. That's a bit better. Okay, these are just coffee stir sticks I use. I don't use anything special for that. Okay, so let's pick you guys up. Pick that up. Now, we come in here and make sure there's no soap in your molds already. There we go. Okay, so just pour it in here. Now, I'm looking at where I'm pouring, not at you guys, so hopefully you can see this. It's going to be hard for you to see because it's already a pink mold. And these will just pop out and then they go in the freezer so that when I put them in hot soap, they don't melt. Oh, there's a clump there. And I'll show you what Devin's doing in a minute. I might have enough to fill up a few more here. Guess you want me to do some swirls, huh, Devin?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to come and spray them? So we're going to spray them with alcohol to take the bubbles off. It's just rubbing alcohol, just so you guys know. And it smells terrible. Oh. Oh. Don't inhale it. It smells terrible, Devin. Okay, so there we go. Spray those guys. Oh, don't forget those ones right there. Well, it's too late. These might have set up already. So that's what we do for now. I'm not sure how much I have to get Jeremy soon, and he's probably gonna have a ring if I come back and videotape later, because he'll want to get it done early. But if not, I'll come back and I'll show you the other stuff that we do. So maybe I'll actually make a full batch now. I'll make a full batch and show you what we do with that, okay?
Good day, tubes. Now, I got this egg at Bulk Barn.
I got it for you.
Okay.
Let's just make that.
Mom got it at
I'm
Bulk.
sure I picked
Can
the
I
Boston one.
finish it, please?
Boston.
And
Let's
it could-
have a, wait a sec, we gotta have a poll. Jared, Devin, what hockey team do you think? Okay, I think it's gonna be Boston.
Okay, so we don't know what team it is. So whatever team it is, if it's your team, I'll give you a shout out. So Steve, Kelson, and Collins likes Boston.
Yeah.
Sheldon likes Edmonton,
Okay, I'll vote for them.
and Wesley likes Carolina. So
Because you got 3 people that like the Boston, so I have to
And
stand
if-
up for
can
the
you-
Sheldon. Sorry.
now I forgot what I was gonna say. And if it's your team I don't know, but let me know and I'll give you a shout out. So, is this
That's
Kinder
good,
Egg?
then I'll pick the team that wins.
I hate these things. It's Carolina, Wesley's team.
That's cool.
Alright, Wesley, I'll get you a shout out. I just gotta look up your new YouTube name again. I forgot it.
Way to go, Wes.
That's awesome. Alright.
Okay, so we've got Jeremy home, and right now I'm going to make my sister-in-law Sarah's soap that she loves called Warm Winter Sweater. And it's got bay rum fragrance. It smells so good. And it's a masculine one, but it smells, when I bought soap with bay rum, they called it Mel Gibson in a bar of soap. At the time I really liked Mel Gibson, so I bought the soap, all of it. Anyway, so to make this soap, sorry, I've got the tripod here. Well, holding the tripod. You take white color, and then in here there's vegetable glycerin, and then this is the Arctic mineral mud from the Arctic, and I'm telling you, if you make a mask with this for your face, you have to chip it off almost with a chisel. It's really cool. So that is going to be mixed in a swirl if I can get it to do that. If not, it'll just be a solid grayish color bar of soap. Then I will put some shea butter in there. That's the stuff in the container, and it'll be really good for your skin. And I'm just waiting for my big batch of soap in there to melt. So once that's done, we'll pour it out and you'll see it. But I think after this, probably Jeremy is going to be uploading his video, and so I'm sorry we didn't get more soap done today. It's kind of been an off day for me today, so when the soap's done, hopefully tomorrow, we'll have some different kinds and we'll show them to you then. But we will continue on with this batch. Sorry it's not a more colorful one, but it's kind of hard for me to... Sure. It's kind of hard for me to focus on videotaping and making sure I get this soap at exactly the right temperature as well, so, and I don't want to screw it up. So there you have it. So when this stuff's melted, we'll go ahead. Devin is going to make a nebula soap, aren't you?
Yeah.
I've never tried that before, so you better figure out, you better cut some soap for your embed.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't need a lot of it. So we're gonna, there's some squares cut here, you can use mine. And that one that'll be a two-person effort for that. I've never tried this before. Anyway, so let's have a look, see how it's doing. Nope, more time. Whoa, 2.5 pounds, well that's not what we want. And there we go. Okay, so there we go. So we'll give this another whirl and we'll be back. Okay, so here's the heart embeds we made earlier, as you can see. So they'll go in the freezer. Actually, we're going to cut those in half first, okay? So I have more. Yeah, I cut them in half. I'll show you in a minute how you can do it for me, okay? So here we have the clay, and it's mixed in the glycerin. And this is not quite melted down yet. I'll just stir that till it's melted, because right now I'm going to have to continually stir this until it's like almost like a pudding consistency before it sets up, so that my stuff I want suspended in the soap will stay suspended in the soap. And I am currently just softening some shea butter, which looks like that, like butter, a bit greeny. And that will go in my soap as well. Oh, yes, I do know how to use my microwave. And smell this. Bay rum. This smells so good. Have a sniff. It smells really good. It's kind of, how do I describe it? I can't describe it. It doesn't smell like rum. I don't know how to describe it. You're going to have to get some and smell it, or come over and you can smell it. But anyway, so I'm going to keep stirring my soap down here, and then when I get ready to pour, I will get the camera back on if I remember, and then I got to take the dogs out. Yippee! So yeah, so we'll be back again. Okay, so here's the heart embeds we made earlier, as you can see. So they'll go in the freezer. Actually, we're going to cut those in half first, okay? So I have more. Yeah, I cut them in half. I'll show you in a minute how you can do it for me, okay? So here we have the clay, and it's mixed in the glycerin. And this is not quite melted down yet. I'll just stir that till it's melted, because right now I'm going to have to continually stir this until it's like almost like a pudding consistency before it sets up, so that my stuff I want suspended in the soap will stay suspended in the soap. And I am currently just softening some shea butter, which looks like that, like butter, a bit greeny. And that will go in my soap as well. Oh, yes, I do know how to use my microwave. And smell this. Bay rum. This smells so good. Have a sniff. It smells really good. It's kind of, how do I describe it? I can't describe it. It doesn't smell like rum. I don't know how to describe it. You're going to have to get some and smell it, or come over and you can smell it. But anyway, so I'm going to keep stirring my soap down here, and then when I get ready to pour, I will get the camera back on if I remember, and then I got to take the dogs out. Yippee! So yeah, so we'll be back again. Okay, so this is starting to get really thick and sticking to the edge, so we're just gonna, oh, I don't want to pour it in that, do you?
No.
Okay, we're gonna pour it in the rectangular one here. I might have an over pour, so do you have something you want me to put this in? Oh, no, maybe I won't. It's thickening up on me here, so we're good. Oh, you just got that in the nick of time. Okay, so we're having a day here today. So there it is. It's all poured. It's all set up. It's not set up. It's just about set up. And I'll show you these when we're finished. This is kind of a boring one, sorry, but I had it right there ready to go. So anyway, we will show you some really interesting ones, hopefully, when we get them all made. Bye, guys.
What are the odds, huh? What are the odds? Anyway, so it seemed like I have done nothing for YouTube. Sorry, I just ate something. It seemed like I'd done nothing for YouTube this week. Nothing at all. But I kept to my schedule, so it seemed like a really long week to me. I don't know why I had Wednesday off, because my boss had to go to Cape Breton and stuff. And today he had to go out, so we left early as well, so yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so give you a couple of updates on stuff, since it's been a while since Monday since I last talked to you guys. So you've probably been hearing about the world news. Let's just not get into that. Everything's just going downhill from here. Downhill. And yeah. And there's this stupid thing about bringing the 25,000 refugees to 2 military bases in Canada for them to live there. I have a few problems with that. For the military members that are living there now, they are getting kicked out of their houses because of them. And I know I'll probably get lots of crap for this, but yeah. And this one of their bases they're going to, I've been there a few times. It's their training base, and you hear gunshots and mortars and grenades and tanks going off all day long. Like, they're trying to escape that kind of noise, and you're just gonna bring them to another base. Like, really? Like, Justin Trudeau, the millionaire, buy a hotel. You know? Well, yeah, whatever. Let's not get into that. I think there was another terrorist attack today somewhere, too. In Africa, if I'm correct. There's gonna be one every day now, seems like it. Till the end of time. Watch it soon. Anyways, yeah. So what's going on with you guys? It seemed like ever since I started this, not doing video thing every day, views have been down, subscribers are going down again. Like, what am I doing wrong? You know, I'm trying my best. It's just hard to get videos these times, you know, these times. And winter is coming soon. Well, it's pretty much over here. And once the snow starts dropping, what am I gonna film for you guys? Like, I don't know. Maybe I should just move to Florida or California. No. Not Florida or California. I don't know where. Somewhere where it's not too hot and it's just perfect. It doesn't get snow. I guess Florida or California, you know. But California doesn't have any water. It's probably be Florida then. But yeah, Florida's expensive. I looked up, my mom looked up Disneyland prices and Legoland. Like, holy crap. Like $500 per day if we all went to Disneyland. Like, how do people afford this stuff, you know? Like Canada's Wonderland, saw my video from my vacation. It only cost us like, I think $60 to get in there. Everything else was free except for the food and drinks. All the rides are free. That was perfect, except for the goat carts. The goat carts you have to pay for extra, but we still did them. I actually wish I filmed a race we're waiting in the lineup, and some other group of people were racing. This guy kept on crashing each single wall, and so the track crew stopped him and told him to get out because he broke the rules, and he just stood up in the middle of the race in the middle of the racetrack, threw his helmet into the cart, and just walked off. Like, holy crap. I think this guy was drunk. He was acting really drunk. I don't know. Everybody in the line was like, what the heck is wrong with this guy? Anyways, I think I got the crew working now. I've been finding people every time I log in now. So hopefully it's fixed. I got the vehicle that I want to show you guys on Wednesday, so that's good. Anyway, so the shout out before I forget is my cousin's new YouTube channel, not Dylan's, my cousin Wesley's. Used to be Beneath Your Feet, but now it is Canucks Productions, if I'm correct. So if I can remember, I'll put a link below, if I can remember. So I got Adam, I haven't been posting the shoutout list on each video, I'm just like, whatever, you know? But yeah. So, how long is this going for anyways? Oh, we gotta cut it off soon. So I looked at the weather for this weekend, and it's supposed to be really rainy and crappy, so I'm not too sure about video-wise for this weekend. I got like 7 minutes of stuff on my phone. I got a helicopter today. I don't know what it was. It was pretty loud. And then I have a 5-minute video of some of these people from our church recreated a song that's like 5 minutes long, so I filmed it. So maybe I'll just find some other little stuff around here and we'll post it. Just a random video. Maybe, yeah. I don't know what you guys want to see. I can show you how I edit my videos. I can do that. But yeah, anyway, so it's finally snow on the radar. Finally. Actually, it snowed a couple days ago, but just for like 3 minutes, but it was heavy snow. Didn't stay on the ground or anything. But yeah, what else? Jeez, what's been going on around here? Pittsburgh, I'm talking about hockey now. Past 2 games have been okay. Malcolm actually said something about to the team. They had an article about like I'm so sick of not scoring and stuff. This team's not scoring. Like they got Malkin, Crosby, Kessel, Letang, all these great players, and they still seem they can't score. Like, what is going on? I'm sure if they just get rid of the coach, it'll be like a high scoring team. Crosby finally got a point last night in like 6 games. Like, what the heck? Malcolm, after that article, he's been great. Like, maybe Crosby needs to do the same thing. I'm actually getting kind of tired of what Crosby. I don't know what's wrong with him. He's getting old or something. You know. So yeah. I guess I can do that too. Christmas child, Summerson purse, whatever you call it. Christmas child box, shoebox. I got one. I got a bag of stuff from the dollar store. But yeah, I haven't turned on my Christmas lights on the first few nights, so I guess I should go do that and test them out. I'll turn them on for every night on December 1st. But yeah. Tired. Don't know why. But anyway, so I think that's gonna be it today, guys. So either, unless we go to the museum sometime this weekend, but I doubt it. So I'll post a video tomorrow. We'll do the stuff that I have on my phone and the shoebox, and that will be for tomorrow's video. And maybe Sunday or something I can do a short video of how I edit my videos and crap. So yeah. Anyway, so thanks for watching, you guys. Subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friends. Stay safe out there. If you see anything weird, just report it. You never know. One good phone call could have saved 100 lives, apparently. But anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.